Unboxing the latest Rayhaans. Let's jump right into it. Open here. Love this packaging. Always so nice and elegant. What's up, my friends? Before we get into the video, I want to take a quick moment to ask if you guys could kindly subscribe to our channel, because what we're noticing is that the majority of the people that watch our videos are not actually our subscribers. So it would mean the world to us if you went ahead and subscribed to the channel. Maybe pause the video right now and do so. For those of you that are already subscribed, we want to say thank you. We greatly appreciate you. Thank you for taking the time to listen. Let's get back to the video. All right, so if you don't know who Rayhaan is, they do a fantastic job of creating fragrances that are inspired by high-end niche luxury fragrances, but they do it for a way more affordable price. So in front of me right now, I just got these in the mail. We have Rayhaan Obsidian and Rayhaan Aquatica. Super stoked about these. They are the latest releases from the house of Rayhaan. I'm pumped to see what they're all about, so let's get to the first one. All right, so the first one we'll start with is Rayhaan Aquatica. Let's pop this one open here. Love this packaging. Always so nice and elegant. Let's see. All right, got this nice little cover there. It's got this like nice Tiffany teal blue type of packaging. Let's pop it open on the top. All right, get rid of that. Wow, it's got like that metallic look to it. Looks like the inside is a little light purpley. If you guys could see that here. It's beautiful. Pop it open. Ooh, smells like oceanic, smells tropical. Definitely get a sense of coconut nut note right off the top there. Fantastic. Let's give it a little spray, see how the atomizer performs. Okay, see, brand new. Slightly pressurized atomizer. Woo! Definitely a coconut heavy fragrance here. This is a very freshy, which I could have predicted based off of the name of the fragrance. But in the opening, you get a sense of a lime note that's in there with some other citrus notes. Definitely coconut embedded in the body in the opening of this fragrance. Fantastic rendition of other coconut fragrances that I've smelled. However, I can't put my finger on which one it actually is inspired by, but it's definitely a little bit more feminine leaning if you were to ask me. However, you can get away with it if you are a guy. I just don't know how it performs throughout the day, but it's super bright opening, very fresh, very citrusy, very tropical, summertime, springtime type of vibe. Beautiful fragrance. Definitely see myself wearing this to the gym. I could get away with it at the beach, get away with it in any hot environment as well. Not sure about it being a nighttime fragrance, but it's definitely a good one. Kind of gives off that like summertime type of vibe, tropical feel. We're gonna dive into the fragrance notes of this guy. We'll throw them up right here on the screen. All right, so when it comes to Rayhaan Aquatica, it has top notes of bergamot, coconut milk, like I mentioned earlier, also some lime, like I mentioned earlier, and then some mandarin notes as well. And then middle notes of sugarcane, jasmine, gardenia, and hibiscus. I think that the jasmine and the bergamot and the lime and the coconut really make this what it is based on the opening that I just experienced. And then base notes of patchouli, musk, tonka bean, and rum. Definitely getting a sense of that rum note in the bottom end there. It is a beautiful fragrance, guys. I highly recommend. According to Beauty House, where I get all of my fragrances, it is $42.95 based on today's date. They also have it up for a Black Friday sale. It is a beautiful fragrance, my friends. Love the packaging. Rayhaan really just knocks it out of the park every single time. Love it so much. If you've heard about this one, then I wouldn't be surprised, because Rayhaan just delivers when it comes to their fragrances. This one's viral right now when it comes to TikTok. Super fresh fragrance, pressurized atomizer. Give it another spray. Definitely get a sense of that lime and that bergamot and that coconut milk really heavily on the opening. Super fresh, sun-soaked fragrance with tropical vibes. Beautiful fragrance. Definitely can see not much versatility when it comes to this guy. I think when it comes to this, you would have to wear it to like a sunny day. It would really be hard to operate in the winter and fall seasons. However, to each its own. Whatever you want to do it. I'm not here to tell you you can't. When it comes to compliments, I can definitely see a lot of compliments coming out of this guy. It is a beautiful fragrance, fantastic opening. We'll see how it performs later on in the day. All right, guys, so it's been about 6 hours of wearing this fragrance. I will say that when it comes to the longevity, it kind of diminished over the first 2 hours significantly. But given the price point of it being $42.95, I can't complain because I could just reapply it because of the affordability. I wore this to several different places today. I went to the market, went to a couple other stores, and I didn't get any compliments. However, my wife really loved the fragrance when I walked in the house after coming home, after like the 4th hour. So projection, I give it a solid 6 out of 10, which is an okay score for a Rayhaan fragrance. If you had to ask me, is it worth $42.95? I would say absolutely 100%. So if you're looking to pick this one up, we're going to put it at the absolute lowest price in the description box below. Just click the link, it'll send you to the lowest price possible. Beautiful fragrance, proximity score of about 3 to 4 feet, which is an okay score. Super, super fresh smelling, sun-soaked spring, summer type of vibe. So Aquatica by the House of Rayhaan is a clone of Virgin Island Water by the House of Creed. Virgin Island Water is gonna cost you a pretty penny. It's this guy right here. So if you wanna get this guy, but you don't wanna break the bank, then I would highly recommend going with this guy. You get the same type of vibe, you get the same type of expression for a way more affordable price. There you have it, my friends. I hope this helped you. Let's jump into the next fragrance. All right, guys, the next one on our list is Rayhaan Obsidian. Let's pop it open and see how it performs. Guys, I'm so excited. I get these fragrances all the time in the mail, and it just makes my day so much better. I don't know if you guys love fragrances as much as me, but I'm super pumped for this guy. Anytime I get something from Rayhaan, I'm super pumped. Look at this packaging, super classy. Love it so much. Let's pop this package open right here. So I don't know where this flew in from, but it went on a journey. I can tell by the box it arrived in. All right, nice box there. Look, same type of vibe that they've been going with over the past few fragrances. Ooh, super smooth opening, very bright. I could sense some sweet, sugary notes in there. I love it. Definitely a date night fragrance. Just popping the cap. Love it. Ooh, very gentleman-like, I can imagine. Let's give it a spray, see how it goes. Oh, see, never sprayed. Here we go. Pressurized atomizer. Ooh, okay. Very sweet. It's got some sweetness in the opening there. Definitely some iris and citrusy notes there on the opening. It's a beautiful smell. Definitely a date night fragrance. So if you're looking for that fragrance to really make you stand out on a date night, or you're going to like a formal event, this is one of those fragrances that can definitely set the tone for you in any environment. It's beautiful, it's luxurious, it's a little on the stronger end when it comes to the opening. It's definitely a confidence boosting fragrance for a gentleman. I love it so much so far. So far the opening's very smooth, definitely some iris notes in there, and some like a bergamot or a citrus note in there on the opening as well. Definitely one that you can pull off in the fall or the winter. I'd even let it bleed into the spring seasons. It is a great fragrance. Love the packaging as well. Pressurized atomizer. Woo! Love it. Definitely could see some compliments coming through on this guy. It is a beautiful fragrance. So if you're looking for your next fragrance to pick up, this one is only $42.95. So it's super affordable. You're not going to break the bank. But let's throw the fragrance notes right here up on the screen to unpack it a little more. All right, friends, so when it comes to Rayhaan Obsidian, it has top notes of iris, just as expected. Some citrus notes in there that don't really disclose the exact ones. And then middle notes of suede leather. Definitely get a great sense of that leather. And then other floral accords. And then base notes of cedar, sandalwood, ambretti, oud. And that's about it. But I really love this one. I think when it comes to this entire body of work, you definitely get the iris and citrus, along with some leather and some cedar and oud accords in here that synergistically make this greater than the sum of its parts. Woo! The opening is fantastic. Definitely going to make you stand out It is a clone of Dior Homme EDP. So if you like this guy here, but you don't want to pay this guy prices, then I'd highly recommend going with this guy because they smell in the same realm. People wouldn't even be able to tell the difference. I haven't got to wear this one for a long period of time, but we'll do so and then come back to you with the evidence. All right, we're back. My wife wore this one for about 4 to 6 hours, and let me just tell you a little bit about it. So it is a very solid performing fragrance. When it comes to projection, I give it a 6.5 out of 10. It is beautiful. It is luxurious, definitely more masculine leaning. My wife didn't like it as much for obvious reasons because it's more of a gentleman-like fragrance that really creates an aura around somebody that wants to be perceived as more masculine, more gentleman-like, more formal, more of an alpha presence. So if that's you, then you're gonna love this fragrance. If you like the one that it's a clone of, then you're gonna love this one because they operate in the same the DNA is almost exact. I will say that the original lasts a little bit longer than this one. I was getting more of a, it was starting to fade away maybe after the 1st to 2nd hour, which is okay. I just reapplied it on her a couple more times and it definitely was reactivated. Definitely a beautiful fragrance, more masculine leaning. Projection 6.5 out of 10. Longevity, I give it around a 3 to 4 hour longevity score, which is fine considering the price point. Proximity wise, a good 5 to 6 feet. So this one's gonna project. This one's gonna live a little bit wider. So if you're looking to really make an impact in a room or a statement in the office, this is a great fragrance to do it with. So my friends, if you're looking for that next fragrance to really make you feel more masculine and gentleman-like, maybe on a date night, maybe you're going for a job interview, this is a great fragrance to wear. Love it so much. The price point is there and it really just meets my needs in any capacity. So if you're looking to pick this one up, I would highly encourage it. We'll have it at the lowest possible price in the description box below. Well, friends, there you have it. Rayhaan Aquatica, great fragrance, and then Rayhaan Obsidian, fantastic fragrance. If you're looking to pick these up, like I mentioned earlier, they're in the description box below. They are beautiful fragrances with some of the top-notch quality ingredients. My friends, remember where you heard it first. Would I buy this again? Absolutely, 100%. My friends, here they are right here, the 2 newest ones. There you have it, my friends. I hope this video served you well and brought value to you on your fragrance journey. We're gonna throw a video up right here to help you out a little bit more. My name is Parfum. Always grateful and honored to get to be your host. We'll see you next time.